Hi guys, so I'm sorry I haven't posted the answers to questions you all sent me sooner. I've been really busy with tests and getting ready for my finals, which are next week, and I'm freaking out about them. Ooh, finals. But I did want to answer the two remaining questions I have, and yeah, so I'm going to do that. And alright, I'm going to start off with a question I got from Melanie Rachel Turner. And she told me about how she had a really embarrassing moment in front of a couple of her friends and some girls at school who are kind of just well known for making fun of people when they, have embarrassing moments because, they're pretty popular girls. So she just wanted me to address it a little bit and, give advice on what you should do, when embarrassing things like that happen to you. And, she didn't really go into detail, which is fine, about, what exactly it was that she did, but obviously it was something that was very embarrassing for her, and, she just didn't know how to handle the situation. And I'm going to apologize to her directly. I'm sorry I didn't answer this sooner. I'm sure you've been to school by now and you've seen, how people have reacted to it. But I look at it there are two realms of possibility here. Possibility number one is that they got it out of their system when it happened and they're pretty much over it. Everyone's made mistakes. Everyone gets embarrassed and does crazy, stupid things by mistake. I know I have. I've had several horrendously bad moments in my life. But, people can relate to that and people can understand. And usually if you make a big mistake, people won't really talk about it all that much, or they'll mention it just in passing. They'll make a joke about it, but they won't really say anything derogatory and mean. And especially because these girls were at a house that belongs to a friend of yours, I really feel like they wouldn't blow it out of proportion so much, just because if they're at your friend's house, obviously for some reason they have some connection to your friend, which means you have some connection to them, and they might feel a little bit closer to you. And I don't know, maybe I don't know you personally and I don't know them, but I was just thinking of that sort of connection. I don't really know why they were there, or if they're good friends with your friend. But regardless, so either they could just brush it off, no big deal, kind of laugh, joke about it a little bit, but nothing too serious, or they could do what I feel like you were a little bit worried about mostly, was be really mean about it and just make you feel really bad. And if other people do that, they have no right to do that, because everyone makes mistakes. I mean, it's okay to just laugh it off a little bit, but it's not okay to just be mean to somebody. And if these girls are people that you're constantly surrounded by, and if they're gonna act like that towards you, do the best you can. I know you can't totally, completely, erase people from your life, but do your best to try to distance yourself from them if you do feel like they are being really rude to you. The worst case scenario I can think of, really, is just them telling people about what it was that you did, kind of laughing about it. And I never actually caught your age or anything, and usually whatever grade level it is in school that you are, if you're in middle school, the teasing's going to be a lot different than it is in high school. When I was in high school, a lot of people didn't really care so much. Everyone just kind of stuck to their own little group. But in middle school, usually that's the time when bullying, I feel, is more prevalent. So it also depends on your age, and if other people are going to find out about your embarrassing moment and be mean about it, that's awful. Like, they have no right to do that. But if they do act like that, just do the best you can to just kind of brush it off, ignore it. Just be like, look, this happened. It could happen to anybody. you know, and depending on the whatever it was that you didn't really tell me about it, which is okay. You know, if you did something like, you know, if you broke something by mistake, or you spilled something, or anything like that, something kind of relatively small, I guess, usually it wouldn't be made into such a big deal. But if it was something like, I don't know, an article of clothing fell off, I mean, you know, yeah, it might be blown up a little bit, but I don't think you have too much to worry about. And if you do, like I said before, if you are hearing things from these girls that make you feel uncomfortable, do your best to distance yourself from them, because you don't need to be around people like that. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps you. Ooh, I was kind of nervous about answering this. I hope this is good advice. If other people do find out, if other people do make you feel bad, just shrug it off and be like, hey, it could happen to anybody. And, you know, I hope this has helped you out. Yeah. So I have this other question I got. This is gonna be a really long video, I'm so sorry. But, alright. So I got a question from, I'm gonna say your username wrong, and I'm so sorry. Former FBI. Yeah, that's right. I was afraid I was just gonna say something stupid and off the wall, but yeah, this person asked me about this video, and the video is actually like this really old school Laura Branigan video for a song called Self-Control. It's a music video, and I remember like seeing flashes of it like when I was a child, or like remnants that like reminded me of it, but it's just this basic, really cheesy, off-the-wall 80s video. It's very like Phantom of the Opera meets Rent meets like crazy Kesha video. Like, that's the only way. Meets 80s. That's the only way I can think of to describe it to you. But it's really funny. But it was very serious. It was taken very seriously at the time. And this person asked me just my opinions on some of the stuff that happened in the video. If you want to watch the video, I'll post the link below so you can watch it and relate your opinions, I guess, to it. But question number 1 was, when he puts her on the couch thingy, why does he grab her the way he does? I don't know, I felt like the way he grabbed her was just kind of, I guess, intriguing. I can't really think of a way to, like, really describe it. It was just kind of like it's trying to be mysterious and powerful. The whole time this guy is wearing this, like, weird, crazy mask. Like, it's just trying to be spooky and sensual and mysterious. You know, chicks dig that sort of thing, I guess. I don't know. But, number 2 is, why is when she's standing there alone and facing them, you know, why is she doing that? Is she waiting to see what he's gonna do, or is she too scared to go? That moment actually stood out for me before I saw this question. I feel like in that moment she's sort of just like, just a little bit of both, which it's kind of a both-way answer. I think she wants to see what he's about to do, because she's curious about what he's gonna do. Obviously, mysterious man is just like doing things, you know. But also, I think she is also scared and feels trapped. I feel like, you know, as I said before, strange, mysterious, sexy man in mask. Obviously, she's gonna feel a little bit scared or nervous about what he's gonna do. I think she's really just standing there to see what he's gonna do and see how that's gonna affect her. And she also feels like petrified, like, oh no, if I move, I'm gonna miss what he's gonna do, and what if that hurts me, you know. It was a fun video to watch, and it was a fun question. I like that one. Yeah, so I hope that helps you out with that. Yeah, so those are my questions. Yay. I did have some other things I wanted to talk about, but since this video is already approaching 10 minutes, I'm gonna just make a separate one and talk about all the things that were on my mind today. So thank you for watching. remember, if you have any questions or need advice about anything, I am always here for you. Just shoot me a message, say the word, and you get me talking to you about things, and the whole world gets to see it. So, have a good night, you guys, or watch me in the next video if you want to. Alright, so, bye!